Ladies and gentlemen, this has got to be the worst decision that WWE has ever made. Now I know it's a financial group now, they're trying to go to TKO and collab with them, but that was the wrong decision. Because now Silver Lake owns these niggas, and now it looks like WWE pay-per-views are going to be in Saudi Arabia every day. And the most issue is because there's no Americans there, and there's some people there who don't speak fucking English, and at the same time, our women cannot dress like themselves. They have to cover their bodies. You can't see their titties. You can't see their shiny ass legs, their arms. You can't see, you know what I'm saying? You can't even see their thighs. You know what I'm saying? That should be disrespectful to the women because they have every right to look like that. And it's like, why can't you come to Saudi Arabia like that? But Saudi Arabia has laws. And I think Saudi Arabia on the low is really gay. Like, why wouldn't you have your women on your fucking show, but you want to have men, naked men, and they're fucking boxers in the wrestling ring? You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, bro. So we get the news today that, it's been going on for months now that WWE is trying to bring WrestleMania to Saudi Arabia. This ain't no surprise. This ain't no surprise because they're in Silver Lake, and Silver Lake is going to bring them niggas to Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? So all them niggas got control of it, right? All because of Nick Khan and Ari Emanuel's. Ari Emanuel's going from fucking CEO, and now he's chairman of Silver Lake. And then he bought the company, which is wild as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, Triple H was on the lookout, was really keeping an eye on Ari Emanuel's, you know what I'm saying? Or Nick Khan. Or if Nick Khan even cares. I don't think nobody gives a fuck. It's all about money, right? So now they're going to Saudi Arabia, and what I think in 2027, I thought it was going to be next year. I swear to God, bro, that's how stupid WWE was. I thought WrestleMania was going to be in like September or October or something. I'm like, why would you want a WrestleMania 6 months before the WrestleMania? You know what I'm saying? So they're bringing this back to Saudi Arabia, and I clearly don't give a fuck about this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty much going to be the worst WrestleMania of all time because our women cannot dress like women. You know what I'm saying? They have to cover themselves up like you other fucking Arabics do. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to do what you guys need to do. And that's a problem with Silver Lake. You know what I'm saying? And already made it was a Triple H. They sold the fucking company to Silver Lake. They made the wrong decision. You know? And it's been going on for years. I know Fitz McMahon, yeah, they've been with the Saudi Arabia. But still, I don't know why Fitz McMahon made the decision anyways. You know what I'm saying? But it's all money, right? It's all fucking money, right? So Fitz McMahon did this shit because it's for money. You know? So I think he was in the wrong for bringing this shit to Saudi Arabia, right? Because now the foreigners naturally in this country is trying to take over. Like, bro, every fucking Arabic owns a fucking, whatchamacallit, would own like a fucking pizza shop, a fucking hair shop. Literally, they will start owning a lot of shit in this area, right? Every time I go to the fucking corner store, it's an Arabic, right? I'm glad in front of my store up here, we have, I think they have Italian people, but Italian, so that's good, you know what I'm saying? I'm part Italian too. But I don't have a problem with Arabics. I don't have an issue with that. The thing is this, right? If you know they're trying to take over our country, why the fuck would you want to go to Saudi Arabia? Because now Saudi Arabia is going to take over our fucking wrestling, going to take over something that we love, that we grew up watching and we want to make a living out of. So it looks like I'm going to have to make a living of talking shit about this Arabic-ass company. So it looks like WWE is now going to be WAB. You know what I'm saying? WAB means Wrestling Ass Bullshit. That's what the company's called. Because now they're going to Saudi Arabia. Also, they're bringing in legends to come back for the fucking pay-per-view, right? You know what I'm saying? And let me break up WrestlePalooza for a minute, right? So Triple H said in an article that he wants WrestlePalooza to be a next WrestleMania. He says that if the markets go right, if they could go the right way or whatever, we're trying to translate this into a WrestleMania, right? With big moments, you know what I'm saying? Because of the AJ Lee return. It's just AJ Lee. And Brock Lesnar return, that's fine. I mean, Brock Lesnar returning for WrestleMania is not bad. You know what I'm saying? But this pay-per-view is just going to be mid. Trust me, WrestlePalooza is going to be mid. He said it's going to be like WrestleMania. How the fuck do you want WrestlePalooza to be like WrestleMania, but we don't have the WWE Championship match? And in my next video, we're going to talk about WrestlePalooza. I'm going to say this. WrestlePalooza is going to suck. So be on the lookout for that. Problem is this, right? You can't say you're going to have this pay-per-view to be a big show if the world champion is not there. You're putting the championship on somebody who's making a movie with 50 Cent Street Fighters. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand that, right? I don't get it at all. Like, you easily could have just kept the title on Cena. And he could lose the title to Seth Rollins. And maybe Seth Rollins could win the title and he become an undisputed champion. If Seth Rollins could do that and we can make a new title, like at this point, bro, like I would love for Seth Rollins to beat Cody Rhodes for the title or some shit and make the title into a One World Championship, the WWE Championship. We make it a new title, right? It's a new title this time. So I think the title should be situated soon enough. But like easily, we could have had John Cena and Brock Lesnar for the title. And if Brock Lesnar wins, he wins. But if he's gonna show up, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I want to put the title on Lesnar. If he's gonna show up and if he's gonna be champion, I'm gonna pay him an amount so he's gonna stay. He's gonna get paid like $1 million every fucking time he shows up. You're gonna get paid like, it doesn't matter to me. Point is this, you're gonna show up, you're gonna do your job, pal, or you could go. You know what I'm saying? Why can't you keep the title on Cena? You know what I'm saying? So like WrestlePalooza is gonna suck ass in my personal opinion. And that's the equivalent to WrestleMania 43 going to Saudi Arabia. Trust me, Sami Zayn will win the Royal Rumble in 2027. So we got a whole other year, right? Finally, Sami Zayn got to deal with this shit. So if it's gonna be a Vegas, we might as well do the CM Punk and Seth Rollins thing. If you want an old ass wash CM Punk to win the Royal Rumble at least once of his life and win the title, fine. So at least CM Punk can have that and he can be satisfied. But his selfish ass don't really deserve it. But in this situation, in the way he's being booked, CM Punk deserves that. So I would give that to CM Punk for next year's WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't want old timers to win the fucking match. So with Saudi Arabia WrestleMania, what are we gonna have? Legends coming back? You know what I'm saying? So the fucking articles on there, I think who was it? Bruce Richard or somebody said, they said, what could we have again? The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels? Stone Cold versus The Rock? Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, easily, you could put those legends in a match with an upcoming superstar. You can make The Rock versus Cody Rhodes. You can make Stone Cold versus Roman Reigns. Because I got an idea for Stone Cold versus Roman Reigns. Because Roman Reigns was shitting on the Attitude Era. So, I got that coming up very soon. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that. Thing is this, right? Saudi Arabia, I don't like Saudi Arabia because of its laws. You're not giving women its rights and it's free. You're not giving the women their free space. You're not giving women their rights to be themselves. But you want men to come out here and look like fucking strippers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying the wrestlers look gay or nothing. That's just how wrestlers and, people play sports have to look a certain way. I get it. But it's like, come on, making this shit make sense to me, right? Why would I want to, bro? Why, if I was chairman, this shit would have never happened. Like 2017, I wouldn't even think about a Saudi Arabia. But if they say women have to cover themselves up, but Vince McMahon was a married man. I'm sure on the low, Vince McMahon was still banging bitches on the low. But why the hell would he want to transfer his company and have it go to Saudi Arabia and the women don't have its rights to dress like themselves? You know what I'm saying? I know Vince McMahon love women, so I'm trying to understand something. But it's business, it's money. You know what I'm saying? But people make mistakes, and I think this is Vince McMahon's one of his worst decisions he's ever made. Going to Saudi Arabia. That's just my opinion. You feel me? Like, there's nothing wrong with Saudi Arabians getting wrestling. You could bring it to wrestling, fine. But let the women dress like themselves. Now, we would have took this shit to court. I would take the court, but yo, look, our women need to be themselves. How the fuck are we gonna have women's matches and women be attractive? And, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about the law of this country. The women have every right to be themselves. And if the fucking crowds want to be empty, see the fine. If I'm making my money, let it play out. You know what I'm saying? Just let it play out. But it's like, this is stupid, bro. So now, WrestleMania 43, Sami Zayn is going to win the Royal Rumble. And he's probably going to beat, I don't know. Who is he going to beat? Jey Uso? A heel Jey Uso? What, is he going to beat up Jimmy, his brother? So it looks like Jey Uso is probably going to beat CM Punk next year. And probably Sami Zayn beat Jey Uso. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Trust me, you just never know what's going to happen. I don't want that to happen, but Jey Uso turning it was a good idea. WrestleMania going to Saudi Arabia is going to be shit. Like, really. The ratings of it, it's going to pretty much be a 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Watch this.